Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, share button. Hit your share button to join. Hit your share button. Hit your share button as you join. Yeah, we have a lot for us today. Ladies and gentlemen, information we get now is that Abdul Karim has been whisked from Bamenda. Abdul Karim whisked Bamenda Kondengui. That's what we get now. Asking the La Republic to release all our political prisoners. La Republic should release everyone. Not keep arresting people and they're asking them, you know, go for negotiation. Asking La Republic, please, please, all political prisoners. That is what we are asking La Republic to do. Release all political prisoners. Abdul Karim has been whisked. Abdul Karim, as we hear, has been whisked to the maximum dungeon of La Republic. So we're asking La Republic to release Abdul Karim. He's an activist and he played a very great part in the negotiation process in Switzerland. Okay, so the question we're asking is why should you be arresting someone who is supposed to be at the negotiation table? Then you are talking of peace. You are still killing our people every day. You are still arresting people and locking up. Then you go behind and you are still asking, you say you're asking for peace. So I don't know the kind of peace that Republic is talking about. Because somebody that wants peace, don't keep arresting people, right? And that is where the problem lies because La Republic wants peace, not be arresting our people. That is the problem. So we are asking La Republic, the peace they are talking about, is it a peace to just fool our people that peace is coming, or that or they want to keep fighting the war? That is a question for La Republic. Yeah, that's a question for them. Answer. Are they ready to end the war amicably? Are they ready? That is a question for the Republic. They are ready to end the war, or they are just fooling about, telling the international community that they want to end the war, whereas they are still arresting our people, still killing our people, and they say, oh, they want to end the war. Are they ready for peace, or they are ready to keep killing our people? That's a question for La Republique. And it is very strange that for the past months, for the past years, La Republique has not learned any lesson. Okay? Only lesson La Republique has learned is take from France. France is the one giving advice to La Republique. Take the advice, keep arresting our people. They don't care the consequence. They don't care what happens. But their job is to mostly kill our people. Arrest some of them to Kondengui. That is what they do. So the question is, does La Republique want peace? They really want peace, or they are just pretending that they want peace? Okay. The fact that Abdul Karim was one of the members of the ACT team. Team ACT are those who were discussing in Switzerland. Abdul Karim was member of that team. Okay? So you arresting Abdul Karim, then you are instead asking people to go to Canada to discuss with you, when Abdul Karim was one of the members of the ACT team who were supposed to be discussing in Canada or in Switzerland. Okay? You abandoned Switzerland and took other people to Canada to go and discuss. Now the question is, are you Swiss? Are you serious for abandoning Swiss and instead going to Canada? Right? That's the question for you, La Republique. Okay? They send a message to the Swiss government. Swiss-led process, the Biya regime has invited the Swiss. That's what the message was saying. Biya regime has invited the Swiss to stay engaged, notably seeking their good offices to support Cameroon's major national dialogue, which Yaoundé claim to be resolved. Yaoundé claim can resolve the ongoing genocidal violence. Okay, Yaoundé is claiming that they wanted the Swiss government to instead support the grand national dialogue that took place in Yaoundé. So they abandoned the Swiss-led negotiations. They go for grand national dialogue. So tell me, how serious is this move? Okay, La Republique abandoning the Swiss-led process and instead going Canada. Okay, then arresting someone like Abdul Karim. Abdul Karim is one of the frontline leaders, right? So what argument can you bring that you're arresting one of the people that you want to talk to, or under part of the team of the discussion? Seseko Ayok, Nera 10, all those are leaders that were arrested. That's the first government of Ambazonian that were all rounded up. They are still in jail. So when you hear that there is a negotiation going on and all those things, know that it's not serious, because all frontline leaders must sit on that table. They must sit on that table. You cannot pick and choose leaders and you say they should go and talk while you are arresting some, you are still killing some, you are still causing havoc in our towns and villages, you are still arresting people, taking to Yaoundé. Okay? So is that the kind of special status that you gave to us, to arrest our people and take back to Yaoundé every time? That is what we want to stop. That is what we want to stop, because we cannot live in such environment. We cannot live in that kind of environment where our people have been arrested without cause. To arrest someone, Abdul Karim, if you ask Abdul Karim now, why have you arrested Abdul Karim? He doesn't know. Just arrest people, put them. He was in Bamenda prison. He was transferred to Kondengui overnight. That's the information we are getting. Okay? It's sad, but that's what our public is good at. Okay? The Swiss government was ready to negotiate the peace. If you see at this news, look at the newspaper, they say the IG president, the president of the IG, of the interim government, has warned of another Fumban in Canada. So President Chris Ano has warned that the Canada thing will not be taken serious. Because the first people that when they brought back nothing. Okay? And we cannot spend time, instead of having genuine, internationally recognized negotiation process, you're instead calling people to go to Canada to go and talk about decentralization. Okay? That is what they brought from Canada, decentralization. What is decentralization? Decentralization, how different, since the 90s that La Republique started talking this thing of decentralization. They are not implementing anything. Back then, our people were asking for federation, even begging. Were begging for federation. La Republique never answered them. Okay? We're begging for federation. Okay? That is the government for you. The government where the teachers complain. Teachers complain. Everybody complain. Nobody listen to the teacher. Okay? Nobody listen to them. But what kind of negotiation can you talk about when it's not binded in international law, it's not the same negotiation that we all know. Any negotiation must have the qualities of international law, right? That is what we know. But the president has made it clear. I hear some people say, oh, the president went to Canada. President Chris never went to Canada. The vice president, Reverend Ginny, never went to Canada. So we all should know this. Because we see people going around propagating some kind of innuendos. Oh, they say Secretary Chris was in Canada and or he sent his vice president. No, please. We know what is going inside the cabinet. We know very well. President Chris never went to Canada. The vice president never went to Canada. Because the way La Republique called the leaders to go to Canada was very skeptical. So he never accepted that. And I want you to hear to what he said about the Canada thing.
On in Canada. Number one, I like all of you listening to the sound of my voice, that what is going on in Canada has nothing to do with a sovereign, free, and independent Ambazonia. It has nothing to do with it. And when I came out and explained to you the reasons why we were not going to participate in that conference, I stated clearly, ladies and gentlemen, that the Canadian meeting, or call it conference, is not a negotiation. That was number one. It is not a negotiation process. The Canadian government has said so. This is not a negotiation process. Number two, I stated that what is going on in Canada, ladies and gentlemen, is about decentralization. It is federation. They don't call it federation, but they give it the name decentralization. That is what they call it. Canadian government officials made it very clear to us that Cameroon will not discuss the root causes of the conflict, but that the Cameroon government is ready to discuss the form of state as pertaining to the form of state in a one Cameroon. So, it has nothing to do with talking about the root causes of the problem, ladies and gentlemen. And I also made it very clear that we were not going to participate in the Canadian conference because La République du Cameroon has already figured out what they want. And what they want to do in Canada is to coerce everyone, every participant, to buy into their agenda. And so we decided we are not going to be part of it. Now, fellow Ambazonians, this is very critical. And I need you to give me your ears and understand me and understand where I am coming from with the interim government. We started this war 6 years and counting ago. We demanded for federation. We, Fred Tassang and the consortium, they demanded for a return to federation. La République du Cameroon, instead of sitting down to discuss with them, sent out teachers on the streets to kill and maim and rape and torture our people. Then, Comrade Ayoktabe Julius declared independence on the October 1st, ladies and actually September 22nd, 2017. They thought we were joking. We have since been marching forward towards that direction. And let me say to you, I know from the bottom of my heart that is what every Ambazonian, let me put it this way, that is what the overwhelming majority of Ambazonians are looking for, are fighting for, are dying for. A free and independent Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia. It then worries me that people who claim they have been fighting for this same cause, for a free and independent Southern Cameroons, we deny to go to Switzerland, we deny to endorse the Swiss talks that was all engaging, but go to Canada to sit down to discuss the form of state for La République du Cameroon, for a one and indivisible Cameroon. It marvels me. It intrigues me that people who rejected, who criticized, who condemned the Swiss initiative, which was according to international standards as recommended by the international community, they rejected it, they condemned it, but Cameroon calls and invites them to Canada to talk about one Cameroon, and they all rush there, and they want us to believe everything is on the table. Everything is not the table, ladies and gentlemen. I better step away from this struggle, step away from this interim government, step away from this revolution to go and sit on any table that does not have the root causes on the table. That is where we begin. That is where we start with any mediation or negotiation. Canada is talking about peace, and Cameroon says they are tired of war, and yet they continue to kill. Fellow Ambazonians, if we are not careful, we have another Fumban, this time going on in Canada, not in La République du Cameroon. This is what I have seen in the past few days. We were told, ladies and gentlemen, by Canadian authorities, it was very clear, it was made very clear, we were told that Cameroon is going to Canada to discuss the form of state that the Canadian example. Now, after the Canadian meeting was over, Dion Gute endorsed, actually, he did not just endorse, but he wrote the preface of a book that I have seen written by one La République du Cameroonian. The book is titled, this is just a paraphrase. The book is titled this way, The Perfect Decentralization. The perfect decentralization that Cameroon needs. This is my paraphrase of the title of that book. It is actually, I think, in French and also. But no, it's also in English. But the preface of that book is written, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. The preface, which means the endorsement of the perfect decentralization book written by a francophone, is endorsed. And the preface written by Dion Ngute. Dion Ngute, we were told by the Canadian officials, is the one who desperately needs peace to return. He wants to resolve this problem. But guess how he wants to resolve it? He wants to resolve it by inviting Ambazonians to Canada to tell them we can go by the Canadian example. Now,
thank you. You are fighting a lot about the Canadian get some kinds of things that you were there, but wanted you to clarify them that you were not there and chiness of diluted and start. But from what when I see someone like Tibor Nagy is Tibor Swiss, but he's saying that good enough that Canada has taken the lead. So the question we're asking is that is La Republic taking Canada process seriously? Because something that we have to check. Tibor Nagy is saying that Ethiopia and the Black rebels having some saying that this is hopes of Ambazonian and Rome trying to see him to hold a talk. And the question is, do you trust La Republic? That is the problem. La Republic is not to be trusted because they have not shown any sign of goodwill. Because anything of negotiation comes with when somebody comes with open heart, open mind, you know that these people really wants. But until then, still eating with La Republic with a very, very long, very, very long. There are people of very, very cunning. That's why the president was saying that it might be another Fumban. Another Fumban. We don't want Fumban to repeat. We are very cautious this time around not to fall into another Fumban trap. Why you there the was saying that. But if Tibor Nagy is saying this is an opportunity, he's just saying his own and it's true. It's an opportunity for La Republique that started the war, end the war. It's not on us to end the war. We do not declare war. It's Biara declare war on us. So if they're talking of ceasefire, it's not on us. It's on La Republique government how they can end the war. If they want a true peace, they should come with genuine peace. The one war, then the war will continue. That's all. We don't have. We are only defending our land because they are illegally in our land. They are illegal in our land. So we don't have problem. We are only defending ourselves. Yes, we are in our house. We are in our land. Try to defend our land from invaders. Okay, that's all. That is what we are saying. the La Republic has a lot of the IMF came there. This IMF has on them the welfare program. They have given a lot of money to the government, but they have squandered it. You know of the problem now that they have. All the ministers that were involved in the COVID gate, they call it COVID gate because it involved all those people that collected billions and billions CFA, right? Billions and billions of CFA that were stolen from the COVID fund. Remember? Yes, they gave them a lot of money in the time of the COVID, and almost 300 billion or so, now we hear 300 billion of CFA. They were sharing it among the ministers. So a lot of ministers are involved. A lot. We know of Atanganji. Atanganji got a lot of billions and billions of francs CFA that his control. A lot of ministers are involved. And that is why we say that a republic, a country where you have all these people coming together, but have their own agenda. And all what they know is that kind of corruption. Anything have I want to say guy is very angry. A Republic guy. I'll play this guy and you hear his own point why he's very angry, right? Saying that La Republic has made a very big mistake. Come and start something that got in it. They have made a big mistake. I want you to listen to him. This La Republic guy, he's telling them that they made a mistake to come and attack us because it's very difficult for them. It's useful. Take a listen.
Quelqu'un qui se soucie des autres construit son village. Beaucoup de jeunes bamilekés, vous allez voir que dans le quartier où il est né, et même étant en diaspora, il se bat, il fait peut-être un forage. Il se bat, par exemple, il construit un petit truc qui peut même ravitailler même un peu les autres. Mettre les machines à écraser au village. Vous voyez le boulot à Yaoundé fait ça. Vous voyez Jean-Famé Nongo fait ça. Il calcule tout en veste, en voyage, en femme qu'il va avoir. En un seul mot, ce sont des mendiants. Je vous avais dit que ce sont les souris laboratoires, vous n'avez pas cru. Ils ne servent que pour des injections. Les boulots ont décidé de terrasser le Cameroun. Tuer tout le peuple anglophone, puis vu que le pouvoir reste entre leurs mains. Mais je vais vous dire quelque chose aujourd'hui. Vous avez toqué à la mauvaise porte. Je vous avais dit qu'on ne touche pas à one day. L'anglophone dit un jour. Un homme qui a pour habitude de dire un jour, ça veut dire que l'espoir vit en lui. Si un être humain a pour habitude de vous dire un jour, rassurez-vous que l'espoir vit en lui. Il n'y a que des hommes qui ont de l'espoir qui disent un jour. Le mendiant ne dit jamais un jour. Le mendiant, c'est maintenant et tout de suite. Je vous ai dit hier que Paul Biya est tellement mendiant de son propre corps qu'il va même mourir, même les asticots ne vont voir rien pour manger.
I hope you're understanding what he's saying. He's saying that the La Republic government knocked on the wrong door this time around. Knock on the wrong door this time. Yes. So yes. So the problem now is they are saying he's saying that they will finish the fight. They will finish the fight because Listen to him. Let me. He's very angry.
Parce qu'il a tout consommé à son vivant. Où est passé Paul Biya? Il est enterré où? Même son entourage ne reconnaît pas. Chacun garde à son tour. Ngongo regarde le sort qui est réservé à Paul Biya. Il dit, je préfère manger pour le moment. À ma mort, je ne me rappellerai de rien. Il n'y a que le mendiant qui pense comme ça. Et beaucoup d'entre nous en diaspora, on a pour espoir de dire changement dans la paix. Cette paix-là, ça serait dans vos sommets les plus profonds. Chaque boulot a une âme cachée. Il vous attend en guerre. Mais Bengo a volé 193 milliards de francs CFA. Il a les armes cachées. Même étant à Kondengui, il vous attend. Il a envoyé les pions en diaspora. Vous suivez et être trop près de vous. Vous avez dit que c'était des hommes sérieux. Je le dis et je l'assume. Vous avez compris? On ne tire jamais l'arme dans la maison. N'oubliez jamais cela. Tout ce que vos parents vous ont dit dans votre enfance, si vous avez oublié, vous avez confondu avec les champagnes, c'est faux. Revenez à la raison. Si les anglophones ont dit chop pot, ce n'était pas anodin. Ils étaient conscients de ce qu'ils disaient. Le boulot mange, il casse l'assiette. Un poulet qu'on peut manger à 6, le boulot braise pour manger sur place. Le boulot a décidé de tuer tout le peuple anglophone. Pourquoi la crise anglophone ne peut pas s'arrêter? Pourquoi Mathias Onangene a toujours le même propos dans la bouche? Parce que c'est un mendiant de nature. Quand il n'avait pas encore de place très proche, il expliquait c'était quoi le gouvernement. Il s'est rapproché, il a compris que le gouvernement n'existait pas, c'était un capteur.
So he's saying that the Republic has killed Anglophones, people of Southern Cameroon. If you listen to what he's saying, he's trying to say these guys, these Bulu people, the Bulu and the Kondo people have, all of them has weapons in their houses. They are ready for a civil war. That's what they are ready for. And they have kept weapons in their houses ready to fight. Just to stay in power. So he's trying to tell them, many of these guys have stolen monies. You remember that they sent convocation to Ngongo. They sent convocation to many members of government, but none of them went. That same committee, that committee for corruption, anti-corruption committee, that lock up Mafani Musonge, Inoni and Marafa. That same committee sent them that nobody listened. The money that they have stolen is so much. That's what they call the COVID gate. Now it's time now for them to answer for it. So the fire is coming in Yaoundé. Just wait and see.
Il fallait se taire et parler exactement comme eux pour avoir de quoi se mettre dans la bouche. Mais 90% d'entre eux mangent tous les jours et se comportent toujours comme des coqs. Ils mangent depuis 1982 et ils brossent la bouche au sol pour jurer sur la terre de leurs ancêtres qui n'ont jamais rien mis dans leur gésier. Boulot assassin. Que personne ne vienne dire le contraire de ce que je connais déjà, parce que je l'ai dans la cervelle. Dans tous vos villages, les commissaires de police et les commandants sont les boulous. Ils nous ont encerclés depuis la nuit des temps. J'ai dit, luttons ensemble pour libérer le peuple anglophone. Vous avez dit Ngaya. Chacun attend la mort devant sa porte. Même si le boulot reste un, il est déterminé à vous combattre, puisqu'il n'a rien en réserve. Si les Bamileke restent 100, ils seront en fuite, comme des souris qu'on a creusé leur trou, de peur qu'on détruise les biens. Vous obéissez, oui ou non, le boulot va détruire. Il est préparé à détruire. Il rêve de détruire. Tout ce qui l'intéresse, c'est de détruire. Il n'a jamais rien construit depuis 82. Partagez le direct. Il faut qu'on comprenne que c'est d'être colonial qui a dit. Je voudrais que vous m'aidiez à retrouver mon tombeau le plus proche. Peuple camerounais, le peuple anglophone meurt devant nos yeux. Beaucoup d'entre vous réclament les 124 prisonniers du MSC arrêtés. Il y a de cela un an. Mais vous avez oublié que le peuple anglophone est en prison depuis 2016. Vous avez oublié qu'il y a plus de 1200 anglophones à Kondengui qui ne vivent de rien. Quand vous faites les collectes de fonds, vous ne pensez pas à eux. Vous voulez que le Cameroun soit un et indivisible. Je veux que ça se sépare. Même une femme...
So he's saying the people of MSC, the Kamto people, they are claiming that they should release their 150 people who were locked 1 year ago in the Kondengui. He is telling them that Anglophones, Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonian are in jail there, more than 5,000. Why don't they also protest that they should release those Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians in jail and Kondengui? The amount of people that are jailed across Ambazonia, across the Republic, is more than 5,000. But they are protesting for 150 MRC, the Cantos Party guys that were arrested. That's what he's saying. And it's true. Because we have a lot of people that have been jailed, that have been killed. They cannot protest against that. That's why you know these people don't like us. So if somebody likes some people, who protest that they should release those people. The ones that are protesting there and they are talking of they are marching, they want peace. What peace can you say when you have to hold the government responsible? You have to hold your government responsible. You cannot be talking on the other side, blaming the other side when the government of Yaoundé is the one that is keeping this war to continue. Well, how can you blame Ambazonians? You cannot blame Ambazonians. Ambazonians are just defending themselves. If Biya talk today that war should end, that war will end. If Biya talk today that the war should end, the war will end. So why Saudi Ambazonian did not declare war? It's Biya that declared war.
Quand le mariage ne fonctionne pas, arrêtez vos bêtises de dire on est un et indivisible. Qu'est-ce que vous faites pour que vos chéris restent sur place? Quand on a m'aidé et le courage de dire mon amour, je me suis trompé.
Voilà.
Mon chéri, je me suis très mal comporté. Je voudrais qu'on revienne comme on était avant. Que ça soit toujours uni entre nous deux. Que rien n'arrive à nous séparer. Non, le boulot a montré qu'il n'a pas besoin d'amour. Il a besoin de haine. Et la haine, on va la porter. La haine, il faudrait qu'on le donne à Mondo-Vision. Il faut que chaque fois, on le démontre qu'on a aussi ces haines-là contre lui. Ceux qui ont parlé d'amour, ceux qui nous ont dit d'amour, je n'ai plus besoin de votre amour. J'ai besoin de haine. Il faudrait que mon cœur désormais soit alimenté de haine. Vous avez compris? C'est de cette façon-là qu'on pourrait se libérer. Si les gens pensent que pour une baguette magique, un matin, on va voir que le Cameroun serait libre, vous allez passer comment? Je voudrais bien que vous m'expliquiez. 99,9% de l'administration, c'est un village. Un village totalement en tenue. Et vous appelez ça armée. Il n'y a jamais eu l'armée camerounaise. Il y a eu une milice. Il a fallu le nord-ouest et le sud-ouest. Il a fallu un...
He's saying 90% of the ministers and administration, commissioners, all these great people, all these members of government are from Bulu. So how do you have that kind of society where one tribe is controlling everything? In northern zone and southern zone, Southwest governor, Ambazonian governor of northern southern zone is Okala Bilai. Is from Bulu. In a northern zone, the one there in this place there is called this one. How do they call his name? The northern zone governor is also from Lele L'Afrique. It's also from northern zone, from Bulu. The SDOs, the one in Kumba, is called how do they call her name? The one in Kumba there is from Bulu. So most of the SDOs and DOs and all this, they are Bulu people. Go to Sonara, go to CDC, go to all these companies that you have, these ministries of this. You want to sign your small document, go to Ministry of Land and Survey. You see one Bulu there is a chief of government, chief of service. They have occupied everything. That's what this guy is talking about. And it's true.
Génocide, pour qu'on comprenne qu'il n'y a jamais eu d'armée au Cameroun. Et ceux qui ont peur de le dire, vous êtes tous des traîtres de la République. Vous êtes les traîtres de la nation. Vous participez pour le génocide anglophone. Dans les plateaux de télé, je sais vous n'avez pas le courage de le dire. Quelqu'un qui est bloqué en diaspora, s'il a peur de le dire, c'est parce que lui-même il est un mendiant. Vous avez compris? Si depuis 6 ans, il y a un trouble, il y a un génocide, on est incapable de parler de ce qui se passe dans notre territoire. Pour 2, pour 3, on est dans le Congo ça. Pendant ce temps, on tue les enfants. On dit dans mon village, Mendi Songui le nom Mufoki. La femme qui faisait trop de Congo ça avait été l'enfant de la voisine. Ou de sa coépouse. Anyway, le peuple anglophone meurt tous les jours. Pendant ce temps, on perd le temps. Tout le monde a peur de dire, les boulous sont en train de tuer. La preuve en est que chaque militaire boulou qui tombe, regardez bien. Je vais vous montrer. Je ne vais même pas chercher trop loin. Je vais vous montrer. Pour que vous compreniez. Regardez ici. Ça, c'est une photo. Ça, c'est une photo, hein.
So he's showing.
Ça, c'est une
He's
photo.
showing these are the photos of Bulu military that they have been killing in Ambazonian. So he's showing them that they are sending their people to come and die in Ambazonia, when they are the ones that are keeping this war on. Okay, they have occupied all the major positions in the military. Okay, that is what he's saying, and he's correct. He's correct. Correct. La Republic. Since this war started, see how many commissions that these people have made. Let me open it so that you see it very well. How many commissions that they have brought in. Look at commission of what? These are the commissions that La Republic, see, ad hoc commission, it failed. Look at the commission, bilingualism commission. These are the commissions that La Republic has created only for this war, these 5 years, going to 6 years. Okay, bilingualism commission, what has it brought? Nothing. It failed. Look at the other commission, disarmament. They carried guys that were supposed to be working and give them jobs. They go and pack them in one center, one place there, then they call it DDR center. Those are young and able, younger, gentle people that for 5 years, you go and keep people there for 5 years. So why should you keep people there? So you tell them that you're going to give them job, going to do this, but they have been there still crying. The DDR center guys, they are there crying. They don't have jobs. They don't have anything doing there. That's what they call the Commission of Reintegration. I don't know what they're integrating. Another commission that they created, Ministry of Decentralization. Decentralization, what are they decentralizing? When you arrest man in Bamenda, take him to Yaoundé, when we have courts there. So we don't have jails in Bamenda that they can keep somebody there like Abdul Karim. Then they say decentralization. It's all centralization. There's no decentralization. Let no one fool you. La Republic can ever give power to the regions. No one day. The one that they say they are giving chiefs, I heard the Northern Zone, they say regional chief. The South, they say regional chief assembly. It's all crap. It's all crap. Don't believe in La Republic. You believe in La Republic at your own risk. They are all lies and frame. They are all corrupt things. There's nothing there. Don't believe in that. They are nonsense. The other commission they created is what? Grand. Okay, they also, okay, the one of Grand National Dialogue, of course, the Grand National Dialogue failed that. That they put that their thing that special status. Okay? Special status is just another way to tell you people that, okay, we give you something, but just have a status like a slave. When your slave master, you know, when during the slave trade, when they buy a slave, they'll give the slave a name, okay, a new name. So they don't care whether you had a name before, they'll give you a name because that's the name the slave master give you. Okay? So that's why we say a name that we know ourselves, whether Yaoundé gave us name or they get, that's their problem. We have one name, Ambazonian. That is a name that we accept that Seseko, former President Seseko, gave us during 2017 on independence. That is a name that you go to Google it, Ambazonian, you see it. So this thing of special status is just BS. There's nothing there. Okay? Then another one, okay. In 1972, they abolished the federal system. Okay, if somebody abolished something, who is not a secessionist? That is why you have to know who is a secessionist. They are the secessionists because we were there in the federal system. We had a more role to play in the federal system. We had a government. The Joa government was there. If you look at 1965, Joa had his government. The Saudi Cameroon had their own government in there. We never went to Yaoundé to do things. But when Aijo abolished the 1972 federation, that is when he made what they call a unitary government. That is when they abolished the federal system. So we should know this because who is a secessionist now? It's them. Because they secede from the federal system and went back to their original name at independence called La Republique. So they left, so they abandoned us, then they left us now as Ambazonian and Saudi Cameroon. They went back now and got their name back, La Republique, that they got at independence in 1960, 1st of January. So every 1st of January, please help La Republique celebrate their Independence Day. Please help them. Because they are very ashamed to celebrate it. Every 1st of January, they don't celebrate their Independence Day. They instead call it Bonne Année, Bonne Année. What is Bonne Année? Bonne Année, they have to celebrate it. They have to celebrate their Independence Day, not Ambazonian independence. Then they don't like us to celebrate our own independence. How? Why do you get angry when somebody wants to celebrate his own independence? You get angry. Then you don't want to celebrate yours. So I don't understand. It's just like somebody is happy for his birthday. You're angry. Then you don't celebrate your own birthday. I don't know why. It's so funny, right? Every 1st of October, Ambazonians are so proud. You saw them marching and enjoying the 1st of October, right? Our Republic, look, the 1st of January is coming. See, if La Republic people are going to march, they don't march on their first on the Independence Day. La Republic is the only country that are ashamed to celebrate their independence. The only country in the whole world. Americans have the 4th of July. 4th of July is American Independence Day. They enjoy their day. They celebrate with pride. La Republic, the only people that on the 1st of January, They will be calling born année, born année. You don't know what is born année. So but you never said and write that, oh, born and independence. They don't do that. They don't write born and independence. Okay? That's what they do. And they'll come tell you all that nonsense, right? It is so sad. Look at what this guy is saying about teachers.
Le problème du Cameroun, c'est le problème de la misère et de la famine. Comment peut-on justifier qu'un enseignant camerounais gagne le tiers de ce que gagne un enseignant sénégalais? Comment peut-on expliquer qu'un médecin au Cameroun gagne 250 000, c'est-à-dire le tiers de ce que gagne un médecin au Rwanda? Ces deux pays sont-ils plus riches que le Cameroun? Non. Ça s'explique simplement par la pyramide de Maslow. C'est-à-dire que nos autorités veulent nous maintenir dans la famine, dans la misère, dans les besoins strictement biologiques. Et comme ça, nous ne faisons pas travailler notre matière grise. Mais il se trouve que les anglophones lisent autre chose que nous. Et que eux, ils sont tout le temps en train de lire l'évolution du monde. Et c'est pour ça qu'ils soulèvent des problèmes. Donc, ce n'est pas la faute des anglophones, ce n'est pas la faute des francophones. Il y a une équipe qui dirige depuis 1960 et qui s'organise pour que nous restions dans les besoins biologiques, c'est-à-dire au bas-fond de la pyramide de Maslow. Et malheureusement, en faisant comme nous faisons là, nous ne nous développerons jamais.
Merci, Dr Basileka.
J'étais
So, so it made me laugh because when I listened to this guy, you know, he was comparing what teachers are making in other countries in Africa as compared to what teachers are making in Cameroon, right? In La Republic. They don't respect teachers. This struggle started when the teachers start complaining. Their poor salary, the system of education, everything was part of it. But what do? They usually will arrest people and go and lock up. They don't care. Okay? It's sad, but that's what they do. And teachers have been complaining every day, teachers complain. Okay? That's what they do. But it's so sad. But let's listen to these teachers and we'll come back after the song. All right?
Is it a pride to be a teacher?
Oh yes, more than a pride, it is a passion to be a teacher. All that we need is better treatment. It is with love we build a nation. All that we need is better treatment. Ooh. A teacher is a nation builder who spends sleepless nights preparing his lesson. Transformation of education begins with the teacher. He does everything to meet up with changing times. They build doctors, pilots, engineers, and all great people. Oh no, with meager salary. We plead on the parents to stop negative intervention. Instead, assist them do their work. It is with love. It is with love. It is with love. We build a nation. All that we need is better treatment. It is with love. It is with love. Yeah, yeah. We build a nation. All that we need is better treatment.
I'm shedding my tears for a teacher.
I'm giving you knowledge, you slap me. I'm building your future, you kill me. Oh no, respect the teacher.
I'm shedding my tears as a teacher.
I'm giving you knowledge, you slap me. I'm building your future, you kill me. Oh, why? Respect the teacher.
Teacher, we tapsila.
Teacher, will want me.
Teacher,
Teacher, we tapsila.
fawarka.
Teacher, will loan me. Teacher, we tapsila. Teacher, will want me.
Kimba teacher,
Teacher, we tapsila.
Kimfana,
Teacher, will loan me.
Kimfana,
Teacher, we tapsila. Teacher, will want me.
teacher,
Teacher, we tapsila. Teacher, will loan me.
Thank you. We'll be talking about these the businesses and some business lesson that you hear from this guy, because of the fact that most people are talking about this. They said, "Oh, this guy said, okay, he is a Jew, and he wants to tell the world how they are doing the business, because people talk a lot that the Jews make a lot of money. They control most of the businesses, USA and most part of the world. Most big banks are controlled by them. But these guys use this initiative. They say, okay, I want to tell you the secret, the 10 secrets of how the Jews are making their businesses and how they do in their business. These 10 secrets are very good because it has to do with normal lessons that we have to learn. Okay, you have to learn the good practices of any business or any organization, any company to do your own, to grow. You have to learn from success stories. That is why I brought this guy to. He's going to tell us how the Jews are making money. They are very good at business. They are very successful business people. They own a lot of houses in America. They are the top in real estate. They are the top in most of the businesses. So let's listen to him.
So the whole world keeps on talking about how Jewish people are great at business. And, instead of fighting it, instead of calling that anti-Semitic, I'm going to go in the opposite direction, and I'm just going to own it. If everybody is saying that, then it must be true. So I, as a Orthodox Jewish person, would love to share with you some Jewish business secrets, 10, actually my top 10 Jewish business secrets, and I hope that you're going to enjoy them. This is great stuff. This is stuff that we've known for thousands of years, and I think that you're really going to appreciate it. And by the way, if you're here to hate, just go somewhere else. This is about love, this is about education, this is about growing, and go take your hate somewhere else. You're not welcome here. But for everybody else that genuinely wants to learn, genuinely wants to grow, I think you're going to get a ton of value. So let's just jump right in. So number one Jewish business secret is we actually have a commandment to teach our children how to earn a living. There's actually two things you have a commandment to. Teach your child how to earn a living and teach your child how to swim, believe it or not. And they're kind of related if you think about it. So it says that if you don't teach your child how to earn a living, it's as if you're teaching them how to steal, because if they don't know how to earn a living, then their only other way to make money is through theft. So teach your children. Fathers have a commandment to teach their sons, to teach their children how to make a living. And that's number one. Number two, you have to be honest in all of your business dealings. Now, I know there's some haters here that are going to start talking about how Jewish people this and Jewish people that in business. But look, you don't get to be in business for thousands of years, and you don't get to top of industries for no reason. And there's only so long that a person could be dishonest until finally it catches up with them. So honesty is something huge. As a matter of fact, in the Old Testament, in the Bible, it says that you have to have honest weights. It used to be in the market, people had different weights to weigh their grain. You cannot have a weight that is incorrect. Right. You must be honest in all your business dealings. The first thing that they ask you in heaven when you go there is, were you honest in your business dealings? Number three is to have a general positive relationship with money. A lot of people think that money is the root of all evil, or money causes all the bad things in the world to happen. The Jewish approach to money is actually very positive and very healthy. We believe that money is a tool to use to build communities, to build family, to build institutions. We believe that there's a very positive relationship with it, instead of looking at it as something that is wrong or something that is dirty or something that we don't talk about. The opposite. We embrace it and we have an extremely positive relationship with it. Number 4, we help our community. This is something that people talk about that they don't like about the Jewish community. Well, I have other friends, by the way, from different communities, and they tell me that they literally try to destroy each other when it comes to business. They're not happy to see each other succeed. The Jewish community takes the opposite approach. We try our best to support each other. We try our best to help each other as much as we can. And you might say, hey, that's not fair, but you have to understand, we're a family. Just like you're a community, you're a family with your community. Try helping your community and see how much more you guys will take off together, and how much you...
Hold on. Let me cut you there. Let me take from the first one. From the first one that you said your community, the first one that out of the 10 that you're trying to name, the first one you said, teach your children how to earn a living. The people of Jews are teaching their children how to make a living. They said teach them how to swim. Okay, teach your people how to catch a fish. Don't give them fish. Okay, that's how he's saying. This is just their secret that it makes them very successful across the world. Okay, and if you know why Kanye West got into trouble is because of he was saying that the Jewish people are reaping the well of money. But this guy came out and said, okay, let me tell you how we do the business. This is the secret that he brought up. So he's trying to tell us the 10 secrets that most of them are using. Number 1, he talk about teach your children. Number 2, he talk about teach your children to be honest in business. Honest in business. Teach them to have honest weights. Okay, honest weights. Make your customers like your business. Try to know that if you serve one customer, that customer will come again next time, and the customer also bring about 100 customers. That role of one customer is equal to 100 customers is very important, because when you have the idea that one customer doesn't matter, you have 50 customers, it's a very wrong approach. That's what he's saying here. Then he said, teach your children general positive relationship with money. Okay, let them see money as a tool to family, tool to community, institution, everything. Okay, don't buy the idea that when they say money is everything, some people say, no, money is not everything. Money is what helps the community, is what helps the family, right? Number 4, he talked about they teach their children to promote community, to promote, prioritize your family, prioritize your own, prioritize the community, right? He said that selfish behavior that some of us have in Africa. If you are somewhere, if you are in a company, you are working there, you don't want your other people from that same Africa to come to that company. If you are in a business, you don't want to show your other family members. That is the greed. The Jews people, they will show their that's how they from their children to the sisters, brothers, cousins, they will pass that idea to them. That's how they grow. And that greed in us, in Africa, when you see an African in a business, you go there, they will hide it from you. When it's just the idea, you can give somebody the idea, you don't even give them the money. But they'll hide it from you because they want only them to be doing that business. How greedy are we? How are we growing our community? How are we growing Africa? That's what he's saying. Number 5, let's listen to number 5. He said he has 10 of them. Yeah, go on, sir.
You guys will succeed with each other. Number 5, we give at least 10% of our earnings to charity. So that means that the more successful a person becomes, usually what happens in the world is the more their ego gets a hold of them and the more money hungry they get. In our community, we give charity in order, A, to stay humble, and B, it encourages us to make even more than we need. If a person doesn't give charity, technically you can make what you need and then you could relax the rest of the day. One of the big motivations for us is to give charity. So there's no limit to how much we can make, because even if we are satiated, we try to make more in order to give more charity. Number 6, it's preferable to be an owner than to be a worker. You know, it says in the Bible that when there's a Hebrew slave that works for a master, and they work for them for 7 years, and they want to continue working for that master, at the end of 7 years, they actually used to take a nail and put it through his ear and put it into the door. Why? Because it reminds the person that really a person should only be working for God, and only God should be their master. It is preferable to be an owner, to be a boss, than to be a worker. Number 7, don't do to other people what you wouldn't want done to you. In other words, the world calls it karma, but as a real business secret, when you treat others with respect, and when you treat others properly, and you don't do to them what you wouldn't want done to you, that will come back to you full circle. Number 8, you keep 1/3 of your money in cash, 1/3 of your money in real estate, and 1/3 of your money in inventory. That way, if something happens to any one of your income streams, God forbid, you're hedged and you're protected. Number 9, we take 1 day off from work every single week. That means no emails, no phone calls, not even thinking or speaking about work. And that day for us is called Shabbat, the Sabbath. That's a day where we recharge, where we rejuvenate, where we don't involve ourselves in business. So that way, when Sunday and Monday morning comes, we are ready to hit the ground with a vigor because we had a chance to have some downtime. And number 10, probably the most important of all, on the American dollar bill, it says the beautiful words, "In God we trust." So at the core of our business dealings, we trust God. We trust God that He's going to give us success. That's why we're not afraid to take calculated risks, because we understand that we are not part of a random cosmic cycle that you could be burned at any given time. No. We trust that there is a creator of the universe. We trust that He will reward us if we try our hardest. He will reward the work of our hands. And when we go out into our work, we trust that God will bless us, and this gives us confidence to keep on growing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's definitely a different spin on the whole narrative. If you did enjoy it, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave me a comment. If you love the video, leave me a comment. If you hated the video, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you guys. God bless you, and thank you for spending this time with me. I wish you a lot of success in all of your business.
Thank you for that explanation, because you have given us a lot of information, and everybody was got to learn, and I hope that we have learned a lot from this. Number 5, number 4, what else? Okay, we are number 5, right? Let me go through them again, because it was, it's very interesting for us to know about this, because some of us don't know that anything we do in life about business. Okay, you don't have the idea of any business. If you don't have the idea, what are you doing? You must have that business acumen, make you succeed, right? Number 5, he said they gave at least 10% of their profit to charity. I know in Africa, some of us only wait from charity to come from the white people, but they don't know that you can give charity to your own people there. 10% of what you make from your business, give to charity. Okay? That is a secret. These are secrets that they are using. But some people are so greedy. Okay? Somebody will be sick. Come and beg. Maybe you have a small shop there. Somebody is sick. Can I get this? You cannot even give. Anything you give out, write it. So that if you can give even 5%, at least that's good. At least to charity. It means charity doesn't mean that it's a house that you go and give something. No, anything that you give out for free is charity. Give somebody food. Give somebody something. Give somebody a shirt. Anything you give out is charity. Okay. When we came to America, that's when we start learning this charity thing. You see, as the season change, you just go, inside your room, all your clothing, put in one box, go and give to these churches. Them. That's what we do. Every year, you just pack stuff that you have in your house, you are not using them. All those clothes, what are you doing with them in the house? You see girls are so stingy that they will have box and box and box of clothes that you don't even wear them. Carry those things, give to charity. Give them out for people to wear them. Some of us would die without even wearing some of our clothes, some of our shoes that we have. Have 50 shoes, 30 belts, all those. Then you, at the end of the year, go and give to charity. You are blessing other people. God is blessing you more and more. Number 6, he said that maximize ownership over borrowing, okay? And try to make sure that you have ownership. He is saying this because most of them like to own their companies, okay? Is when you have that mindset of entrepreneurship, is better than working under people. That is what he's saying, and it's very true. When you have a company, it's good because you learn how to manage company. But when you work only and be employed, I'm looking for a job, I'm looking for a job, I'm looking for a job. Why don't you create a job and also go and employ people? That's it. That is what most of the guys are doing. They are instead owning companies, okay, and employing people. And you go out there, you say, I'm looking for a job. Why not use your own acumen and create your own company to employ people too? So that people can look for a job in your own company. That is what he is saying. Number 7, he said, encourage the way you treat others, okay? So you want them to do the same others what you want them to do unto you. Treat people the way you want them to treat you. When you do business in your company, in anything that you do in society, business, treat your customers with very, very good customers. Okay? I've been a director in a very big company that customer care, customer relationship management, is a very special department. They call it CRM, customer relationship management. That is why if a customer, if you leave a customer happy, know that that customer will still come back to that company to buy or to treat with that same company. But if you leave one customer mad, if one customer is sad with you or is not well treated, that customer will not come to that company, and it will discourage so many people not to come to that company. So the possibility of you losing one customer, and one customer is equal to 100 customers. That is the sense of business you have to have. He is saying that they make sure that they treat their customer well, succeed in, and that is very true. Number 8, he said they keep 1/3 of their money in cash, 1/3 in real estate, and 1/3 in inventory. Security measure. Don't forget, I told you that in America, most of the real estate, all these apartments that you see, are owned by these people. Yes, are owned by them. They keep 1/3 of their money cash, 1/3 in real estate. It means that they go and buy a house and that's money. You just buy a house, give it out for rent. They know that that's part of their money. So they put 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 in cash, 1/3 in real estate. Anything house, land, house, anything you can buy and build, reconstruct a house, anything you do is real estate. Okay? Then they use 1/3 again in inventory. That is what they do. So They don't only have cash. You know, like some of us, when we have cash, you just keep cash at home, then the money finishes. You know? Put on investment, put on inventory, okay? By buying properties. Talk of inventory. Okay? Number 9, he talk of taking a day off. Okay? When you have no emails, nothing, you don't have no calls, nothing, okay? You don't think anything about your business. One day off, call it the Sabbath. They call it the Sabbath. Then number 10, which he says is very important, that you see on the dollar bill. They write on the dollar bill, in God we trust. That is what he said. Very important. Trust in God in everything you do. Okay? Trust everything you do towards God. Yes, he's real. That is a secret that this guy gave, and working on them. So why don't you copy it? Why don't you copy the good practice? I always say good practice. That's what all companies are copying. When the Chinese people are doing business, they will bring their people, bring this. That's how they make money. That's how they live their life. Okay? That's how they live their life. And they are making a lot of money. Okay? That's how they do. And you can't beat that. No one can beat that. It's a very important thing to do, to note, but our people should learn those good practices that they can also be successful in businesses, everything they do. Our brother lost the son. It's so sad. Okay? I don't know what happened. Davido, that's the son that passed away. It's so sad that someone like this will have about 8 servants. They said there were 8 servants in the house. 8. When I saw the video, I did not want to show the video here because it's so sad. This young guy was left alone in that pool. You know, was left alone. I saw the guy struggling. He had just that thing that they put on children's waist like that can sustain them in water. But as the thing subsided, he could not resist. He struggled to swim. There wasn't any way for him. It was so sad to watch. I don't want to show it here. It's so graphic, man. It's from the camera in the yard. You see how the child was struggling there, trying to struggle and to survive. It was too late. And imagine none of the guys were even there. Nobody. None of them were there. All the domestic staff that he has in the house. So sad, man. You have to take good care. You have to be careful. When you have pools in your house, don't put that fence there. Don't allow your children to go to pools without you being there, because it's very dangerous. Don't trust this domestic staff that you hire, that you trust them to take your child to the pool, because they will either be on the phone, the child will be there, because that's what happened. The child was there alone. Where were they? 8 of them, 8 servants, 8 domestic servants in the whole of Davido's yard, Davido's compound. No one was there to rescue this child. All of them. But that's what happened. And it's crazy. Yeah, man. So thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you all for being there. Thank you all, and talking again tomorrow. Oh yeah. Thank you all for watching. Stay blessed. Okay. Stay blessed. Much love, much love to everyone. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, hit subscribe button.
We must unite, and we come out for one family, then we must unite. We are bearing the same mother, we must unite, and we are speaking the same dialect. I say we must unite. No, we are bringing up on people for one, we must unite. Make I tell you something that I see for life. If it's something never do you, they no feel no they think. The more way you bend down for look manyash, and the more you they expose your own mumu, the lamb, the body kill am. You say you be king for jungle. Now who feel be like Papa got an oversee, I'm an over here. Make we reason all together, and we live as one people. Hey, trouble, come in, mama. No fee come out for one family, come we want separate. No, we are bringing all come people for one. We must unite. We are bearing the same father. We must unite. And we come out for one family, then father. We must unite. And we come out for one family, then we must unite. We are bearing the same mother. We must unite. And we are speaking the same dialect. I say we must unite. No, we are bringing all come people for one. We must unite. Make I tell you something that I see for life. If it's something never do you, they no feel no they think. The more way you bend down for look manyash, and the more you they expose your own mumu, the lamb, the body kill am. You say you be king for jungle. Now who feel be like Papa got an oversee, I'm an over here. Make we reason all together, and we live as one people. Hey, trouble, come in, mama. No fee come out for one family, come we want separate. No, we are bringing all come people for one. We must unite. We are bearing the same father. We must unite. And we come.
Thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for next